Good morning. Welcome to the Spring 2021 Commencement Exercises for Augusta University. We invite you to stand as you are able for the procession. Noel.
Well, good afternoon. It is my pleasure to convene the Augusta University 2021 Commencement Ceremony and to extend my sincerest welcome to the family and friends, both here with us or watching online. Most importantly, graduates, this is your event. It is a day filled with happiness, pride, and in some cases relief, and we are all honored to celebrate it with you. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the critical role that the deans and faculty of each college play in the success of our students. Their contributions truly make a significant difference. In addition, I'm privileged to share the platform today with members of the university's leadership and the elected faculty officer of the university's Senate, who together play an essential role in the shared governance of our institution. And now it is my privilege and special pleasure to introduce the individual who is first and foremost amongst that leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, the distinguished alumnus of both of our legacy institutions and the inaugural president of Augusta University, Dr. Brooks Keel.
Good morning, Jaguar Nation. Okay, we're going to try that one more time. Good morning, Jaguar Nation. Welcome to our Spring 2021 Commencement Exercises. We are delighted to be able to gather with you in person, and what a great crowd this is today. Now, Daniel Maida, who is graduating today with a Master of Physician Assistant degree, will now lead us in the singing of the National Anthem. Would you please remain standing for the presentation of colors, the National Anthem, and the Invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Wow. Dr. Kill, I think we had our invocation. I'm not sure. But that was just absolutely beautiful.
Amen.
There you go. I've been waiting for years to get an amen out of you. That's what it took, right? Beautiful. It is such a great sight, and I echo what everyone's going to say, but it's beautiful to be here among you. I know we travel from many different pathways to get here, and we come with all of our traditions and our beliefs, and we celebrate that. That's what makes this university great. Would you pause with me as I offer an invocation, and in your own way, would you offer words in your heart for this day? And, O gracious one, from whom all blessings flow, today is indeed a wonderful day as we gather in this park to celebrate the achievements of this class of 2021. We celebrate sunshine and beautiful weather and gatherings. In so many ways, this is not just a commencement gathering, but a day celebrating the resilience of these students, this faculty, families, and all who have endured and persevered these past months. We have learned much about ourselves and our world. We're grateful for these who will combine such life lessons with incredible skills, for we have discovered life is indeed a precious gift. We truly stand in a sacred place, one where relationships have been established. Now, O God, we ask for grace and mercies. May we be filled with grace and love for our neighbors, comfort the hurting, and may we be inspired to create whatever our soul can imagine. Let us be mindful of this and seek each day to live with such a commitment. We ask that you grant wisdom to our leaders as they guide us into the tomorrows with great confidence and purpose. So for this, we are grateful for all of the possibilities this day represents. Let our minds continue to explore and discover. But above all, may this be a place of love. For when we truly ask ourselves who has cared for us in the greatest manner, it is those who walk journeys with us, never in judgment, but always in kindness. Hear our joyous refrain, we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Honored graduates, families, friends, and other distinguished guests, it's my privilege and pleasure on behalf of the faculty to welcome you to the graduation exercises of Augusta University. At this time, we extend our appreciation to Daniel Maida and the Jaguar Battalion Color Guard for the important contributions they made to our graduation exercises. Would you join with me in thanking them? I'd also like to acknowledge the faculty this time. They are truly the heart and soul of any university, especially this university. They're seated over here. Would you please stand, our faculty, and let us thank you for all the great work that you do. During the life of any university administrator, commencement is without a doubt the most important and most enjoyable day of the academic year. It is a time for us to recognize the many accomplishments of our Augusta University graduates. These achievements extend far beyond the classroom and are acknowledged by much more than mere passing grades. Each of these graduates have a different story to tell, and their successes are as individual as they are unique. In addition to recognizing these many accomplishments, we are also gathered here to celebrate. We celebrate not the end of our graduates' college experience, but rather we mark the beginning of the rest of their lives. After all, the day is called commencement for a reason. To say that these past 9 months have been challenging would be the understatement of the century. Yet you have all endured and indeed have flourished. You have adapted to numerous and constantly changing and varying protocols and procedures, yet you all have done so without complaint and with a spirit that epitomizes the very best of what we mean by Jaguar Nation. You face the headwinds of change unflinchingly, and you have successfully sailed through the coronavirus storm with your head held high and your eyes cast toward the future. Augusta University has prepared you well, not only academically, but also socially, mentally, and spiritually as well. You have made us all very proud and have served as an example to the rest of us on how to successfully manage a crisis. So while today we are just a little socially distanced still, on behalf of all of Augusta University, I sincerely hope that this ceremony will provide you and your families and friends with the recognition you have so rightly earned and the celebration you have so richly deserved. Thank you very much, and go Jags! Our Student Government Association conducted a selection process among the graduating students to identify a student speaker for today's ceremony. Today, Tammy Iboibe, who graduates today with a Bachelor's Science degree and a major in kinesiology, was selected by her peers to bring greetings on behalf of the 2021 graduating class. Please join me in welcoming Tammy Iboibe.
Thank you, Dr. Kill. And good morning. Greetings, family, friends, faculty, staff, alumni, and your illustrious class of 2021. How's everyone doing today? Good. I am elated to deliver the 2021 commencement address. Before we start, I would like to have a moment of silence for the people who aren't here to see this day, many who lost their lives due to COVID, systemic racism, police brutality, and other unforeseen circumstances. Thank you. Today is the day to be glad and rejoice in it. Not only have we made it through stressful times, academic courses, and the uncertainty, we have adapted and grown in the uncertainty of it all. A phrase to sum up our college experience is to be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Discomfort is a part of growth, because without it, it yields stagnation. Holding positions in clubs, being the voice for others, taking that step to make friends, or even moving away from your family was outside of many of our comfort zones, but we persevered. Though we have battled with multiple things many may not know of, you have made it this far because you are meant to be here. Your story is just now beginning, whether it is continuing your education, going straight into the workforce, or even you may be unsure. Just remember your steps are ordered. Where there's a will, there's a way. Every door closed is one step closer to your dream career. I remember how I came to Augusta University, and from my first semester here, I wanted to transfer due to the discomfort I felt with being away from my family. And instead of dwelling in the discomfort, I immersed myself into it by joining the Diversity and Inclusion Committee for Student Government Association, planning Pig Out with the crew, supporting my residents as a resident assistant, being an honors researcher on the ankle sprain study with Dr. Hogan, and a lead investigator on a knee pain study with Dr. Bogala. I didn't expect to gain so much from these simple interactions, especially lifetime friendships. If it wasn't for Augusta University, I wouldn't have found my second family, my forever sisters and brothers, my mentors and future colleagues. All in all, I stayed, and look at me now, I'm the commencement speaker. Who would have known? Standing before you today, we are not the same people who entered Augusta University. We have made lifetime friendships and acquired knowledge for the future. We have learned to navigate through troublesome times, and this experience will forever prove that we have grit. I encourage you to thank the people who have impacted your journey, collegiate career, and shaped your character. I want to share these affirmations with you that will hopefully dwell within your spirit and help you along your journey. I invite you to repeat after me. Set for success, not failure. Set for happiness, not sadness. Set for peace, not worry. Now remember, your mind believes what you tell it, so speak great things into existence. And I urge you, as you step into your next phase of life, there are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Congratulations, class of 2021. And best wishes on your next journey. Thank you.
It's my pleasure now to recognize Dr. Neil McKinnon, Augusta University Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost.
All right, well, thank you, President Keel. And now is the time, the part you've been waiting for, the presentation of the graduates candidates for graduation. In order that all of our graduates' names may be heard, we do ask that you please withhold your applause until the final name is called. But, and if you were at the graduation ceremony last night for our graduates, our graduate students, you would have heard me say this. This is not a funeral, this is a celebration. So for family and friends who are here supporting a graduate today, feel free to cheer, call out their name, do a dance, whatever you want to do to help celebrate today. As a display of respect for all of our graduates and as a courtesy to others, we do request that the members of the audience remain throughout the entire ceremony. President Keel will confer degrees after all candidates for graduation have been presented. Thank you. Well, the Dental College of Georgia, led by Dean Carol Lefebvre, was established in 1965 for the purpose of educating high-quality general dentists and specialists in the disciplines of general dentistry, endodontics, oral and maxillofacial surgery, orthodontics, pediatric dentistry, periodontics, and prosthodontics to ensure excellent oral health care for the citizens of the state of Georgia. Today, nearly 85% of graduates from the Dental College of Georgia practice in Georgia. Mr. President, I have the honor to present Dr. Laura Unitan Klein, the 2021 Outstanding Dental Student, representing their 94 fellow candidates for the Doctor of Dental Medicine degree, who will be individually recognized on Friday at the Dental College of Georgia hooding ceremony. As the 13th oldest medical school in our nation, the Medical College of Georgia, led by Dean David Hess, was established in 1828, charged with educating physicians by providing a challenging environment of teaching, discovery, and service. The college's clinical service zeroes in on the diverse needs of the state and nation, optimizing healthcare in Georgia and beyond by providing students experience in the full spectrum of medicine. Mr. President, I have the honor to present Dr. Susan Brands and Dr. Quinn Perengini, two MCG graduates representing their 240 fellow candidates for the Doctor of Medicine degree, who will be individually recognized this afternoon at the Medical College of Georgia hooding ceremony. All right, well, next, will the degree candidates for the College of Allied Health Sciences please stand and come forward? The College of Allied Health Sciences, led by Dean Lester Pretlow, was established in 1968 for the purpose of educating allied health professionals for the state of Georgia. Today, we graduate therapists, technicians, administrators, managers, and assistants in a wide variety of disciplines to help address the growing workforce needs of complex healthcare systems. And now, the degree candidates from the College of Allied Health Sciences.
Dr. Brandy Marie Thompson. Dr. Jennifer Ashley Schorier. Dr. Amanda Lee Dojak. Dr. Stacy Ann Stuber. Dr. Melanie Marie Sheets. Dr. Nicholas Hayden. Dr. Brandon Turbon Jackson. Dr. Austin Edward Faulkner. Dr. Jennifer Vaziloff.
Master of Health Science and Clinical Laboratory Science, David Dang. Nellie Kashanja.
Master Health Science and Occupational Therapy, Zaina and Jeanette Manel. Alexis Faith Robles. Hannah Prescott. Abigail Hope Deese. Sarah Bailey Bankson. Ashlyn Elizabeth Cox. Rachel Ann Luttrell. Meg Olivia Carlton. Danielle Nicole Longfeller. Chandler Pate Dimmer. Emily Singletary Crawford. Mackenzie Caroline Chaston. Haley Grace Fulmer. Trinity S. McCarley. Addie Elizabeth Broom. Brianna Marie Trueblood. Madison Marilyn Sarin.
Master of Health Science and Clinical Laboratory Science, Rebecca L. Stratford.
Master of Health Science and Occupational Therapy, Emily Ann Sear. Master of Health Science and Occupational Therapy, Shelby Autumn Lee. Annam Adams. Mallory Alice Babin. Elizabeth Brooke Albritton. Ashlyn Lee Holly. Mallory Lee Savage. Lydia Abigail Hossman. Erin Elizabeth Powles. Carly, Master Physician Assistant, Carly Lambert Griffiths. Caroline O'Neill Milligan. Griffin Strong. Erin Verdine. Colleen C. Laval. Sarah Madison Heathcock. Claire Elizabeth Branch. Callie Wilkes. Carly Rachel Durden. Kathleen Rosalina Kane. Ashley Marie Davis. Michaela Taylor Murphy. Nicole McGarrell. Amber McKeel Pratt. Daniel Fernando Mata. William Anthony Dufour. Benjamin John Lindroth. Sarah Elizabeth Lapani. Hannah Elizabeth Graycheck. Brittany Turner. Stephanie Lynn Cruz. Hannah Grace Royalty. Madison Cobb. Mary Virginia Schaup. Rachel Fair. Courtney Weeks. Victoria Rodriguez. Caroline Grace Long. Rachel Ann Zaganti. Elizabeth Alberson. Omotola Ayendamola Akinrolobu. Jessica Twee Mai Tran. Master of Science in Medical Illustration. Jordan Elizabeth Thornton. Ann Elizabeth White. Mason Goff. Andrea Lacey. Madison Kristen. Lyndon Grace Melfeber Peterson. Kristen Elizabeth Pistakia. Laura Ann Martin. Sydney Yvonne Ingberg. Melanie Simone Abram.
Master of Health Science and Clinical Laboratory Science, Chandler Sean Dillon.
Master of Science in Public Health, Ashanti D. Pullins.
Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Sciences, Aisha Hanifa Kamara. Bachelor of Science in Dental Hygiene, David Aaron Diggs. Aaron Charmaine Ratliff. Briasia Danielle Fewell. Alicia Unique Anderson. Ariel Elise Goolsby. Jamie Minji Choi. Amanda R. Berger. Kirsten Morgan Wiederwright. Maya Pencheva. Haley L. Keats. Kais Kalabawala. Presley August Perry. Emily Ann Garnett. Kendall Lane Abercrombie. Courtney Nicole McCauley. Khadija Jallo. Simone Renee Bradley. Kristen Zolatas. Catherine G. Woodall. Mackenzie Catherine Pointer. Jasmine Celeste Washington. Megan D. Matthews. Haley Danielle Childs. Kinjal Modi. Roxana Naomi Donisa. Elizabeth Quantu Pham. Olivia R. Faircloth. Caitlin J. Valerial. Henry D. Harriel. Tanika Cantrell Ramsey. Armani Maria Frederick. Ryan Jubry Addison Norbrook. Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Sciences, Jada Pinkard. Caitlin Ariel Pierre. Heather Yuying Yang. Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy, Akili McKinney. Jernay A. Young. Chelsea Ridgway. Bachelor of Science in Health Information Administration, Orlandria S. Washington. Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Sciences, Andrew Dennis Earl Rogers. Bachelor of Science in Health Information Administration, Yvonne Enow. V. Lee. Taylor Crosby. DeAndre Ward. Ronald Morgan. Chanel Perry. Tiffany Kathleen Johnson. Jasmine C. Johnson Bishop. Rachel Dawn McLean. Madison Adams Voigt. Bachelor of Science, Kate Lynn Quintero. Bachelor of Science in Clinical Laboratory Science, Andrew Simone Scumpiru. Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Sciences, Felicia Quarles. Bachelor of Science, Odivia Kashan Flournoy. Jordan Ayana Curry. Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy, Emily Fickthorne. Taylor Reed Williams. Laura Tesney. Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Sciences, Erica Chase. Danielle Olivia Bramblett. Andrew Scott Witten Johnston. Daniel J. Davis. Bachelor of Science in Respiratory Therapy, Hayden Taylor Flowers. Bachelor of Science, Lauren E. Doherty. Madison Lee Malik. Valerie Ellis. Richard T. Willingham. Hogan Malone Porter. Bachelor of Science in Radiologic Sciences, Callie Maria Moss. Courtney Mahone. Michelle Juliet Padilla. Whitney Thrift. Isabella Grace Fernandez. Megan Hunt. Amanda L. Austin.
All right, well, the College of Education, led by Dean Judy Wilson, prepares students at the undergraduate and graduate levels for careers in education and kinesiology. Students complete coursework that is based upon relevant research and best practices and incorporates field and clinical experiences. Committed to excellence, the College of Education prepares teachers, counselors, administrators, and kinesiologists to serve diverse populations in a wide variety of educational and health settings. And now, Mr. President, I present the degree candidates from the College of Education.
Justin Keith Boyington, Doctor of Education, College of Education. Christina M. Ralston. Benton Willis Cunningham. Rebecca Ann Ralph. Carlos Jimmy Marshall. Jefferson M. Tracy. Catherine Marie Scoggins. Lauren Antoinette Weatherby Okak. Specialist in Education, Darby B. Finley. Elizabeth K. Airgood. Fulvia Dawn Bryan. Vanessa Price Murphy. Constance Teresa Manning. Kimberly L. Francisco. Michelle Y. Lyons. Charles Matthew Kempton. Grant Preston Hicks. Ashley Faye Edge. Leoder Nikhil Johnson. Melissa F. Delman. Catherine A. Derman. Leslie Joyce Blades. Kimberly Smith Campbell. Alicia Faye Talley. Benjamin Mark Ferrist. Ashley Nicole Trice. Janicia A. Anderson. Tiffany Cooper. Amanda H. Smith. Master of Arts in Teaching, Trandy Luis Barnes, Jr. LaShondra J. Denson. Haley Elaine Sullivan. Andrea Elizabeth Bustos. Bailey M. Bessman. Sherry Miller. Corey Elizabeth Treacy. Kyle Burns Cartledge. Cordero Antron Crawford. Kanisha Nashay Parks. Master of Science, Sydney Grace Robinson. Master of Education, Instruction, Stephanie Ann Dengate. Gretchen Hadaway Salomon. Melanie A. White. Suni Bradford. Terry Annette Capers. Mary Catherine Casella Heydrich. Krista Pemberton. Emmanuel Anderson. Christina Diane Conti. Jamaica Shule Gardner. Tony Martina Tutt. Master of Arts in Teaching, Marjorie Shikatra Pryor. Master of Education Instruction, Raymond Mark Epps. Heather Elaine Conley. Tyra Sampson. Alexandria P. Jackson. Bachelor of Science in Education, Cassandra Gavea. Cole Rogers Taylor. Taylor Lily Hayes. Ashley Renee Thompson. Alyssa A. Anderson. Cassie Blizzard Eubanks. Zachary T. Fagan. Kawanjala Lashun O'Neill. Elizabeth Maria Milner. Emily Jane Horton. Sarah Hillis. Caitlin Rose UCAB. Madison Olivia Robertson. Alejandra E. Concepcion. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Alvin A. Ebi. Bachelor of Science in Education, Brianna K. Walden. Shelby A. Rogers. Jasmine Jeanette Payne. Emily N. Johnson. Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology, Summer Clark. Brittany Lachelle Lowry. Lacey Veronica Johnson. Victor M. Piedra. Tammy Oseimbabwin Aboyibe. Christopher Clinton Parker II. Ashlyn Riley Shields. Nakira Bell. Trenton Maddox. Antonio Manuel Martin. Jenna Lee Stork. Gabrielle Marie Groves. Cheyenne Angelina Tatum. Annie Patel. Colby Murray. Kevin Ryan Johnson. Andrew Martin Brown II. Kendall Lee Erkins. Brianna Hurst. Maya Mona Beard. Raunak B. Gandhi. Haley Meredith McClendon. Ariana Nicole Ranieri. Jalea Sharnetta Smith. Jada Shemaiah Smith. Brenda Franco. Brian Daniel Smith. Jeremy T. Bumpers. Monet Denise Holmes. Marion Zakia Ware. Ana M. Dominguez. Jessica Lynn Powell. Alyssa Diane Frazier. Gabriela Marie Blanco. Lindsay Lee German. Kimberland Rose Hill. Olivia Marie Ertz. Leek O. Adelea. Noel Lucas. Janine Kimberly Cadalea. Tonia D. Powell.
Will the degree candidates for the Hull College of Business please stand and come forward? The Hull College of Business, led by Dean Richard Franza, was established in 1963 for the purpose of providing a high-quality, personalized education to prepare our students for career success. The college strives to graduate individuals ready to excel in their fields of study and to become leaders in the business world. And now, Mr. President, I present the degree candidates from the James M. Hall College of Business.
Master of Business Administration, Ripa Patel. Samuel Josiah Welsh, Bachelor of Business Administration. Anissa Lupe Cordova. David Gabriel Eckler. Lisa Marie Kadai. Tristan Bryce Mock. Christina Sharmella Kayam. Megan Marie Titian. Mary Baker. Allie Caitlin Cohen. Hannah Goforth. Morgan Aaliyah Wooten. Angel Grosvenor. Blake Beggs. Hunter Dean Odom. Jamari Joseph Jackson. Denasia Ansha Turner. Weston George Ray. Annabelle Christina Poteet. Catherine Madison Foster. Elizabeth Murphy. Catherine Ann Milligan. Courtney L. Brown. Sunny Rakesh Ganhi. Constance D. Ashford. Marla Aaron McCraney, excuse me. Heather Weidman Snodgrass. Cherish Travis. Jose Daniel Nugares. Lindsay Amanda Baker. Madison Osborne. Jacob Zachary Lott. Bethany Lauren Allison. Samuel Eric Klein. Kyle Odenkamp. Joseph Caleb Cash. Bansri Patel. Ann M. Mortimer. Olivia Blair Maldonado. Lauren Mundy. Troy Cracknell. Kenneth Joseph Jr. Jenna Danielle Eden. Tara Mason Sissio. Jacelyn Janice Moore. Kyle Alexander Powell. Joycelyn Marie Smith. Preston Wolf. Alex Reiner Mann. Julia Caroline Cooper. Yasmin Nicole Holden. Sahar Barami. Sybil Marie Carver. Anthony Shebley Mounser. David Liu. Christopher Cam Swan. Drury Thomas Poston. Austin Russell Jones. Taylor Baptiste. Katai Hoggard. Aisley Lovett Valaquez. Courtney Chester. Bachelor of Business Administration with a concentration in financial services, Caroline Joanne Lovis. Rachel Turner. Jared Carrier. Joshua Phillips. Teresa Diaz Mulliner. Corey Daniel Schlickman. Franklin Britt Smith. Robert B. Knight. Jalynn Brown. Brianna Tashay Sally Jackson. Kiana Danielle Cage Evans. Leah Jamil Kendrick. Clay Irvin Mernhoff II. Kira Bowdry. Brittany Jorquetta Curry. Kevin Korenstein Rezepka. Anna Laura Silva Faria. Maria Alice Fagundes Vieira.
Will the degree candidates for the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences please stand and come forward? The School of Computer and Cyber Sciences, led by Dean Alexander Schwartzman and established in 2017, provides high engagement, state-of-the-art technology, education, and research across its computer science, information technology, cybersecurity, and engineering disciplines. This is a vibrant time in the life of the school as it continues to grow, reaching new heights of excellence in education, research, outreach, and engagement. And now, Mr. President, I present the degree candidates from the School of Computer and Cyber Sciences.
Master of Science in Information Security Management, Karen Lee Ribble. Ashley Chadwick Zellner. John Oshidano Bello Aguno, Jr. Delaney Nicole Whitman. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Thaddeus M. Koenig. Alexandra Jacqueline Stanley. Jeremiah Emmanuel Thompson. Don Jacob Broker. Austin Tyler Sheely. Hunter Gail Thomas. Logan A. Van Putty. Zain Hashmi. Arslan Salim Manga. Addison Rose Cowens. Mason Ryan Williams. Annabelle C. Ormson. Christopher Michael White. Eric Daniel Duran Swart. Joshua Lucas Woodars. Mary Catherine Edwards. Parker S. Dees. Victoria C. Turner. William Heath Alexander. Gerald L. Jones. Dawn Jesse Welch. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Isabel Cazares. Nathaniel H. Scalia. Daniel Kim. Kara Marika Sims. Micah Christopher White. Cassidy Corey Usry. Sydney Taylor Strong. Justin Robin Deschamps. Benjamin Nathan Benson. Mackenzie Ray Jeffs. Isaiah Fitzgerald Ryans. Abraham M. Mazer. Jabrian Raekwon Holly. Mohit Rajpurohit. Jefferson Patrick Woolard. Gavin Drake Linnell. John Matthew Hobbs. Darius Arlen Gramling Hunter. Samia K. Leggett. Shamarcus J. Dixon.
Well, today's graduates actually have two requests of you right now. The first is, will you please join me in thanking your family, friends, and others who are here to support you today. And the second request, this is an exciting one, I promise. Will all the candidates for all degrees please rise? Mr. President, I have the honor to present the candidates for doctoral, specialist, master's, and bachelor's degrees. They have completed all the requirements and have been recommended by the faculty for graduation.
By the authority of the state of Georgia, vested in the Board of Regents and by them delegated to me, I confer upon each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, admitting you all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, you may be seated. At this time, will Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Keenan and Cadet Emmanuel Anderson please come forward to conduct the Army Officer's Oath of Office. Ladies and gentlemen, this year we are honoring the achievements of 6 Augusta University students who earlier this morning commissioned as officers in the United States Army. Cadet Anderson stands as a representative of the outstanding students who completed the ROTC program at Augusta University. He will now take the oath of office to begin his career as an Army officer.
I, Emmanuel Anderson,
having been appointed a second lieutenant
in the United States Army,
in the United States Army,
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
of the office upon which
of the office upon which
I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Please join me in yet again another round of applause for Cadet England and all the other students. Sorry to ask Cadet Anderson. Cadet England's coming later. And all the other students who completed the rigorous ROTC training and curriculum that now join the Army as the next generation's military leaders. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Augusta University, I congratulate each of you for the successful completing of this phase of your education. We are proud to send you out into the world as graduates of Augusta University. Our Augusta University Alumni Association President, Mr. Rich Rogers, will now welcome you.
Thank you, President Keel. It is a beautiful day for many reasons, but I can't help but think that the clearing of the clouds and the rain is symbolic of your new beginning today. And I want to wish you a good morning and welcome family members, special guests, and friends of the graduates. It's wonderful to be here with you to celebrate this important day in our graduates' lives. As a graduate of this university, it is my honor to bring greetings to you on behalf of the Augusta University Alumni Association. You'll notice some graduates wearing blue and red intertwined cords. These cords represent our legacy families who have multi-generational graduates of Augusta University. As you walked across this stage today, you became a member of this great association. You joined a group of more than 50,000 individuals that are scattered across the globe, making an impact in this world. Please don't view today as an end to your relationship with this university. After all, the true definition of the word commencement is beginning. I encourage you to stay involved with your alma mater as I have, as the wind picks up here. In speaking from personal experience, our Alumni Association is a great way to see old friends, make new ones, and help stay connected with the university. Congratulations and best wishes to you all. Now, will all of the graduates from the class of 2021 please stand? As a symbol of your graduation and transition to alumni status, you may now move your tassel from the right to the left, signifying the completion of your degree. Congratulations once again.
And congratulations to each of our graduates. As we close the ceremony, we will continue our commencement tradition, the ringing of the Arsenal Bell. In the history of our university, the sound of bells have been used to recognize the beginning and endings of academic experiences. Today, we ring the bell 3 times to celebrate and recognize our newest graduates, our past, our present, and your future as alumni of Augusta University. Congratulations and go Jags!